Steve. Michelle is a 4-star leader in the FJEX as well, in our pre-launch stage of this business. So,
thank you, Dan. So, Canada, I feel like I'm home. I can't believe how many people in this room I've gotten to know already. Just even meeting you at fly-ins and such. And so, Jan just totally opened my heart. It's like, whoo! So, I don't really share this often, but I'm going to just share with you this story and the journey I've been on with this company. First of all, I was a single mom for 16 years, and 13 years ago met my happily ever after. And funny part of the story is, my maiden name was Fries, and I married Mr. French. And so if he was standing here, he would say, with 15 kids, he had 8, I had 7, we're one short of a Happy Meal. And so, truly, I met my happily ever after. This man came into my life. My kids grew up without a dad. And the beautiful part of it is he filled such a void in their lives. And in the last 13 years, we have educated 9 kids through college. And, you know, I really want to be close to him. You know, and I was just about to take a marketing position at the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, a really good, honorable, high position, when Jenny Stack called me about the power strip. And as Jan shared, I got to know Jenny and Jan through the company that we were in prior to this company. And I always followed them. They were both mentors of mine. I couldn't see Jan without crying, and I would drive 7 hours to see Jenny present. And we weren't on the same team, but God did that. God joined our hearts. And so when Jenny introduced the power strip to me in January, we had just put my youngest son in law school. And my husband and I looked at each other and said, wow, we did it. We kind of looked at each other like, what do we do now? Because that was our life. Our kids were our life. So not 3 months later, some of you have heard our story, he was diagnosed with pretty serious oral cancer. And we weren't given much hope. So it was the same week, Jan, that we flew to Utah for you to meet Ron Williams. And, you know, Jenny and I were having a ball with this. She promised me I could build this in my PJs. She was going to teach me how. And so we did these little community calls. You know, I called them campfire calls. And we sowed a lot of seed. And so, you know, thinking about me being a 4-star, I just probably have sown a little more seed than any of you in this room. You know, I share with you, I'm an introvert, but to align myself with leaders that know how to connect hearts the way the 2 of you do is really my success. The synergy of this product is, I would say, equal to the synergy that I have found by being a part of this company and being a part of the team with Jan and Jenny. And I thank you for that. And so suddenly I'm beamed up from joining a new business, a new company, and it didn't slow me down. When I realized, you know, that there was an open window for me to have a 6- or 7-figure income that fit into this little bag that I could take anywhere. We ended up at a cancer center in Houston for 96 days, and this company afforded me to stay at a Marriott, a really nice hotel, right down in the center of this city on a hill where my husband found health and healing, and he's fully recovered and cancer-free. So I think another advantage I had was realizing that this is more than an opportunity, this is a gift. And, you know, doors kept opening where I would be able, in this community of everyone there looking for hope and healing, was able to share this power strip with the ambulance driver that took my husband to rehab. He used the power strip when he had all his teeth extracted. No painkillers. He'd refuse them, and they'd get upset with him. You know, you got to catch the pain before it comes. And so he would wear these out on his face, you know, and then just watching his recovery with even the other products that we have, and realizing, you know, that we have an incredible opportunity not only to make a great income and residually, but also to touch and bless a lot of lives. And so, you know, where can you share something like this, where you actually, you're not a doctor, you're not a nurse, you're not a massage therapist, you're not a chiropractor, but you can touch somebody's life and help relieve them of physical pain. It's powerful. It became a ministry to me. And so I just encourage you to see this as seed. You know, every sample I sow, I don't know where it's going to go. You learn that you need to follow up with people. But I had people writing me emails from the hospital and calling me and thanking me. And, even a woman who had helped who had severe plantar fasciitis, like you were sharing, Jody, that you were challenged with, to be, meet me in the dining room for breakfast and ask me how she could get more product because she'd been through 3 dialyses and this was the only thing that brought her relief. And so I'm blessed to be here and so blessed to see so many of you who I love. And I think it was Gail, I told you I feel like I'm home when I come here. So thank you all for welcoming me.
And so you can feel her heart, I'm sure, right away. And Michelle's testimony was going to get shared, but Michelle, she had a high-end fashion boutique for many years and wore those crazy 6-inch heels for far too many years, right?
Yeah.
And ended up with neuropathy in your feet,
Yeah.
right? And then what happened when you started using the power strip?
Oh, well, I literally couldn't walk. But probably it took me only 3 power strips. They were giving me cortisone shots between my toes. We talked about that, Jerry. And just a half a power strip on the top of my foot and one on the bottom, going from not even being able to cover my foot with a blanket at night to not having any pain anymore. So, just build your belief by sharing the product, And I have found, it's not just about your story, it's about the lives that you touch and how you can help others heal.
Awesome. Thank you. Round of applause again for Michelle Fletch.